Sirens don't echo across the Gulf anymore. They get drowned by something far more dangerous: silence. 0114 a.m., northern Persian Gulf. Inside a U.S. Navy command center, one sentence changes everything. Submarine detected. Iranian sitting on the seabed, dead silent. Exactly where 5,000 U.S. Marines are about to pass. 6 minutes. That's all it takes to turn an invasion into a massacre. Above deck, Delta Force operators lock in their night vision. No hesitation, no noise. Below them, an entire amphibious assault force moves toward one target, Karg Island. Not just land, a choke point. 95% of Iran's oil exports flow through it. Lose it, and you don't just lose territory, you trigger a global economic shock. The plan was clean. Precision strikes, minimal damage, take the island intact. But war doesn't follow plans. The first move comes from space. A spy satellite maps hidden targets. Coordinates feed into a chain of systems moving faster than thought. Seconds later, Tomahawk missiles slice across the Gulf at wave-top level. Silent, precise. They hit their targets perfectly, or so it seems. Back in the command center, cheers, mission success. But it's a lie. Iran never turned on its real defenses. Instead, they built ghosts, cheap decoys, fake signals. The missiles destroyed empty containers. The real weapons still hidden, still waiting. 0:28 a.m. The invasion begins. Massive hovercraft surge forward. Marines locked and ready. Confidence high, too high. Then the night explodes. Not with advanced missiles, but with something far simpler. A swarm of unguided rockets. Hundreds of them launched from hidden silos. Cheap, unpredictable, overwhelming. The U.S. defense systems react instantly, but they weren't built for this. Too many targets, too fast. One rocket slips through. Just one. Impact. USS Somerset. Fire erupts across the deck. Fuel lines ignite. Attack helicopters burn before they even lift off. The ship doesn't sink, but the mission starts collapsing. Now the Marines are exposed. Hovercraft stuck in open water. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. This wasn't a defense, it was a trap. With the assault force stalled, everything shifts. The mission falls to a handful of operators in the sky. Delta Force. Flying low. Too low for radar. Too fast for reaction. They see what satellites missed. Real targets, hidden under concrete, camouflaged perfectly. No time for debate. No time for backup. They mark the targets manually. Lasers cutting through the darkness. 30,000 feet above, an F-35 receives the signal. No pilot input needed. The system locks in automatic. Seconds later, Hellfire missiles strike. Precise, surgical. The real air defenses vanish in under 90 seconds. And just like that, the battlefield flips. Missiles rain down on Iranian boats. Swarm tactics collapse. The path to the island clears. But the final threat is already in motion. 3 ballistic missiles launch from the mainland. Speed over 2,000 miles per hour. Time to impact less than 3 minutes. The response is instant. Interceptor missiles launch into the sky. A race against physics. Impact at 60,000 feet. A flash so bright turns night into day. The threat erased mid-air. By 2:30 a.m., it's over. The island is taken. The oil still flows. The global economy survives. But the real story isn't victory. It's the lesson. A billion-dollar system nearly defeated by rockets that cost less than a bite. A high-tech military fooled by wires, cables, and deception. Because in modern war, the most dangerous weapon is not the one you see on radar. It's the one you never detect.